best non-number one debuts at the box office ever. Yeah, we all know sometimes there can still be that underdog doing really well, and just some other movie taking all the fame. So number 10, A Quiet Place Day One. And I bet I've watched like at least a lot of these. So number 10, A Quiet Place Day One. Opening weekend about 52 million, 52 million, the 10th best for a horror movie ever, and the best for a Quiet Place movie. I thought it was a good movie. But who dominated instead? Inside Out 2, and it was weekend number 3. So, yeah, I think obviously Inside Out 2 was number 1. Its opening weekend and its second weekend, and its third weekend. I think it got dethroned on its third weekend by Despicable Me 4. Yeah. In the end, it made about like 270 million. So I don't know. I'm not sure if it lived up to the box office hype. Number 9, Pokemon Detective Pikachu, formerly the best best debut for a movie based on a video game. Opening weekend 54 million, but who dominated instead? Avengers Endgame's third weekend. I remember I got this information off a Reddit post. Yeah, maybe there might be some mistakes. And then I tried doing it by myself, but I fumbled. And apparently some people were predicting $1.5 billion for Pikachu, which is weird. Anyway, I thought it was a good movie. Obviously, Avengers Endgame went on to gross $2.8 billion, become the second highest grossing movie ever. I think Detective Pikachu ended with 450 million, which is a very strong run. And I think for a while they were talking about a sequel, but probably not happening. Number 8, Gladiator 2. This is probably the best one on this list. I'm just gonna take a bet. Opening weekend, 55 million. Who dominated instead? Very sadly, Wicked. In its opening weekend, I don't think I told you guys yet, but I remember for the first time I was watching the trailer for Wicked for Good, and I wanted to cry, not because of the movie. I was like, how did Gladiator 2 lose to this? Anyway, it ended up with similar detective, actually $465 million. But I'm not sure if it did so well because of its big budget. I think like 250 million or something. Number 7, Sherlock Holmes. Opening weekend about 62 million, and who dominated instead? Avatar on its second weekend. I mean, did they really expect to dominate? It's Avatar. Anyway, the movie opened to 62 million. And I think grossed like above 500 million. I know it was like the 8th highest grossing movie of 2009. And yeah. Meanwhile, Avatar went on to gross at the time of release 2.7 billion, but still biggest movie of all time. Number 6, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, with a $64 million debut, really strong. Yeah, and who dominated instead? Lilo and Stitch opening weekend. Mission Impossible ended its run with like 598 million, just under 600 million, but still that's considered a massive failure. And who dominated instead? And I told you Lilo and Stitch, and that made $1 billion. So yeah, I think Lilo and Stitch opened to like 135 million or something. Number 5, World War Z. Opening weekend, $66 million domestically. And instead of World War Z, Monsters University was number 1. I think it was like a Monsters Inc. prequel. Which ended up making, I don't know how much in opening weekend. And 740 million total or something. World War Z ended up making 540 million, becoming, well, for 12 years, the highest grossing Brad Pitt movie. Until this year, when F1 took the top spot with about 630 million. That's crazy. And then, for a while we were supposed to get a sequel, but sadly, it's really sucked for us because we didn't. Number 4 is Frozen with about $67 million. Who dominated instead? The Hunger Games: Catching Fire in weekend 2. So I think I think in its opening, I think technically it released a week after Hunger Games, and then it made that 67 million, and but then later on, I think because people were like, "Hey guys, hey guys," and reviews were very positive for the movie. Got like an 89 on Rotten Tomatoes or something. Like, "Hey guys, this is a good film. We should watch it." And then it gained more traction. Then number 3 is The Day After Tomorrow. Another Roland Emmerich film. If you don't know, he's the guy who made 2012. Opening weekend, $68 million. Man, we went from 66 million to 67 million to 68 million. Interesting. Who dominated instead? Shrek 2 in its second weekend. Shrek 2 score, I don't know, probably like in the 100 millions. Shrek 2 ended up becoming the highest grossing movie of the year. Meanwhile, Day After Tomorrow was a huge hit, I think making like 550 million or something. Then this is where we get into wild numbers. Wild numbers. Number 2 is Oppenheimer with $82 million in opening weekend. Who was number 1 instead? Barbie opening weekend. It's also the highest grossing movie to never dominate the box office because Barbie wasn't taking the fame instead. Imagine if it released a week earlier. Then it wouldn't hold that title. And Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning would have been doomed even more. Oppenheimer ended up making $975 million, and Barbie ended up making $1.45 billion. Number 1, the best non-number 1 debut is Inside Out with $90 million domestically. It originally released the second weekend of Jurassic World, but I think it dominated some weekends it wasn't out yet. Inside Out ended up making $850 million, becoming the 7th highest grossing movie of the year after Spectre, Minions, Avengers Age of Ultron, Furious 7, Jurassic World, and Star Wars The Force Awakens. So I know Spectre's the best. And yeah. Now remember I told you, let's see how many of these I watched. I said watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. That'll be all for today's video on the I watched 7. That'll be all, actually 8 because 7. That'll be all for today's video on the top 10 best non-number 1 debuts ever. Check out my channel for more content like this. And drop down in the comments what you thought was going to be on this video. Check out my channel for more content like this, and I can't wait to see you in my next video.